Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So once a year we have a business conference we need to attend in Oklahoma. And up until a few years ago I was doing it every year. And I don't fly, so we would drive. And that was getting a little tedious. So we scaled back and I do it every other year, and a coworker does it the years I don't do it. So that leads me into halfway to where we call home. And when we do the conferences that year, we actually take some extra vacation days and we go see family. It's always great to come home. So we left freezing temps in Michigan and came halfway, and it got a lot warmer. And by the time we hit New Mexico, it was so warm we had to change up our clothing. And the skies, even overcast, they were still blue in places, beautiful. Like I say, the scenery down here is so beautiful, so calming, so relaxing. We always love to come back and see family, spend time with them. And now that they're getting up in age, this is especially important to us because tomorrow's not promised to anyone. So anytime we can spend with them, we're happy to do it. And as we get closer to our destination, it gets much warmer and the skies clear up considerably. So as we headed out to dinner, a couple of hours later, this started to happen. Now, we're up in the mountains, so we expect this somewhat, but it was so warm a couple of hours previous that we had no idea that this would actually happen. Once it got dark and once it started to cool off, it started to snow. And because we were up in the mountains and we were going down into, I guess, the valley they call it, I don't know, but literally from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain through treacherous, well, not really treacherous, but I thought they were treacherous because I don't like to drive in the weather, roads through the mountains and down into actually Albuquerque proper, that the snow disappeared completely. It was almost like it did not happen until we turned around and came back home, back up into the mountains, that it was still snow on the ground, still, I'll say slushy mess on the roads, basically. From the time we left the house, to the time we got dinner, to the time we came back. It changed so drastically from mountains to the valley and back to the mountains. It was like I was going to two different states pretty much. So the next morning, waking up to this was kind of surreal. Down in the city, there was no snow whatsoever, and it was quite warm. And then up on the mountains, you can see it has snow up there on the mountains. And that's where we actually left from and came down into the city. And we were expecting snow down here as well, and there was none. And it was, I don't know, 20, 30 degrees warmer than, maybe not 30, maybe like 20. And you can't tell, but these mountains are very overcast. Some of them actually disappear. You can't see them for the cloud cover. But I'm just so amazed at the mountains having snow on them, and down in the city, there's no snow whatsoever, and it's a lot warmer. But we're going to go on with our little excursion today, and we are going to enjoy the warm where we are, because later on we are headed back up into the mountains to go back to family's house. That's where we're staying, up in the mountains. But it's so pretty and it's so peaceful. It's quiet almost. It almost adds a cushion of silence to it. You're not as, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so peaceful when you go up into the mountains. It is anyway, but with the snow and everything else, it just seems even more so. So here we are heading back up into the mountains, and as you can see, it almost looks like a wall of clouds coming at us. And it literally is, because once we get up further, it starts to snow again. So I always wish there was more time to spend with family. And this is on our way out of town, and I am just amazed at how fast the terrain changes from mountainous to just flat prairie land. And these trains are so long. I don't know, maybe like 100+ cars. It's so long. I'm glad they're on the side of the road and they don't cross the road anywhere in our travel. But so this was just a short, quick trip to see family and friends. And now it's time for us to go back. And this is our scenery on the way back. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. God bless, and remember, stay safe and keep prepping.